Okay. It's the other stuff. Sticker. Ready? Alright. Let's see how that does. Alright. This is the online Dynasty with service schools. I am Navy, and guy from work is Army.
Any, many, money, mo, all this money, honey, mo, dojo, bro, it was for show, just so you know, we just wanna get lit, 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 any, many, money, mo, all this money, honey, mo, dojo, bro, it was for show, just so you know, we just wanna get lit, we just wanna get lit, we just wanna get lit. I'm lit. Any, money, mo, all this money, money, mo, people for show, really my clothes and pretty old bro. I'm pretty old man, it's better his man. Oh, yeah, better than Ken. Oh, yeah, I would expand. Oh, yeah, Chanel is the lens. With his friend, been a kid, leg, everything on their dish list. Which bag should I pick? Which color should I pick? Any, money, mo, all this money, money, mo, big bro. Go, big bro. Big bro, but baddies coming home. Give me money. This is my recital. I think it's very vital. Back around, that's right, on top. It's tricky. Straight to rock around, that's right, on top. It's tricky. It's tricky. Straight to rock around, that's right, on top. It's tricky. It's little girly, her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house, she bust her out. Really sleazy. All they just say is please me. Or spend some time and rock around. Let me see. Street to rock around, on time is tricky. It's tricky. Street to rock around. On time is tricky. Try to make us rhyme, they really all, but we just walk because we have no time. This city is the pity, cause we just can't hide it. These windows don't be nothing, they know we
Alright. Sorry, I was finishing up a couple things here real quick, trying to get people to spread the news. Hey, we're on. Alright. So this is online Dynasty using service schools. I've got Navy, JimmyBobwae, from work is Army. Nobody's Air Force yet, just the two of us right now, Army and Navy. I'm getting ready to play my game against Air Force. So as you see here, Jimmy, he already played his game this week against Texas, won 34-6. Oh shit, Indiana lost. Notre Dame's number one. Oh, here we go. Let's do this.
Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs at Falcon Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Cards, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Navy midshipmen and the Air Force Falcons. Reese Davis, David Holland, Jesse Palmer with you. Oliver is down the sideline. We check in with her now.
The midshipman head coach told me before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start the season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to play well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Falcons ready to kick it away first. It bounds through the back of the end zone. That'll be a touchback. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Did you get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole, getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
Here comes the option. They make the stop, and not before he picks up a first down for Navy. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a give to Robinson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs. Maybe some room here. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for them.
Breaks into the open. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. He ran through two men on his way to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they knew how to close the field, rolling double nickels in the 55-yard touchdown run. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So Air Force's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And this running back, man, he's been so much fun to watch this season. Like, he's been doing what he wants, and this offense has stayed on schedule, stayed on script. Now, this is going to be a challenge. This is going to be really, really fun. I think we're going to figure out, Palmer, how special he is. Can he carry this offense against an elite challenge on the other side of the football?
Yeah, and he's going to have to make people miss. That's going to be a big key today because the lanes aren't going to be there the way he's used to seeing them. And this is a defense that takes a lot of pride in their ability to gang tackle as well. So this may require a little bit of extra effort. He may have to make people miss behind.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeper. That's a small play. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, they're after him. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Falcons will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He'll be got it out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Gets the back moving. Goes to the option. Powers through the defense. Just shedding tackles. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them in any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. Don't keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
Line getting set on second down. Power it inside with the fullback. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we were ready to play. They had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Hand off to the fullback. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches then.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. To give to the big fullback. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy! Try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score.
Number 68, set to kick this one away.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Swings it out to the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that will try to submarine these big running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Hunt is in the air. Now on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Midshipman will get things going here on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Sticks it in his belly. Shakes off the defender. And runs through another guy. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Fullbacks are very unselfish. One of the most unselfish positions you can find in football. They block 99% of the time. But when you can give them that rock, get a first down, those guys are really big. You know, they're really powerful. They usually fall forward. No nonsense, no jukes. Just hit you in the mouth.
Explosive offenses aren't necessarily air raid offenses, right? Sometimes you can just run the ball and pick up chunks of yardage, and you've seen that now on these last two plays. Really great job by the offensive line. They are road graded up front, and two nice ones. All of a sudden, you're in the red zone. That is how you can be explosive, by toting the rock.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Now on the option. The keeper on the option. There's some room. Touchdown, midshipman! Just flew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay.
The give to the back. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping them. 2 straight punts on the previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Big fullback's got it. Got a little grass. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just get it. He just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working the middle. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Navy just hit him with the pass. Let's see what they do here. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Navy!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake. A little release to the back. And after that last completion, netted a big fat 0. They're looking at 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Falcons want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that.
The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's still running. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And Navy will go back on the attack. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball.
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a deep grab. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's Michigan State looking to make it 5 straight wins. And they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Back now over to your game in Colorado Springs. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This is a designed run. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and the gains some of the yardage on the run. And here comes the Navy offense. On the option. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Flying down the left side. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Air Force. Well, the offense shows some life here. Cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great start to get back on this ball.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. On the move from inside his 5. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 into the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Cruz. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They've built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. On the option. Pulls it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that just just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Here's a give to Robinson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. The give to the fullback. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. The option look. He'll do it himself. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Takes a hit as he fired. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns in 21. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, as they punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs. Trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Ready. 180, still go.
Give to the big fullback. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the fullback. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Number 68, set to kick off.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball.
Flag 14. Flag 14. Ready, go.
Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. On the option. The option, he'll keep it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Ready. Blue 30. Go, go.
The give to the fullback. Here's a little room there. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Number 68, set to kick it off.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration. evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Allen. It's those pads. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the first.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Down, ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Go, go.
Wants to throw it again. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals, 5 points of pressure, and prioritize holding on to the ball.
Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Get ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win on to next week.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team. Bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
This has been a